refusal to get all the powers, it's one thing, but showing an opening to discuss ways together to reduce this 528,000, that's the urgent matter. But I won't stop asking for all the powers in immigration. And
why do you need these powers?
Because Quebec is a nation, and when you have 528,000 people coming to Quebec with 30% and more not speaking French, many of them in Montreal, it has an impact, a clear impact in the percentage of Francophone, especially in Montreal. So if we want to protect our language, our nation, our identity, our culture, we need to have the powers regarding immigration.
What does the opening mean when you're talking about temporary foreign workers and asylum seekers? What does the opening mean?
The opening is that we would like that before the federal government accept a temporary worker, that they get the approval of the Quebec government first. And Mr. Trudeau said that he was open. He didn't say that he agrees, but he said that he's open for discussion.
The thing about temporary foreign workers, of course, there's more than people who pick strawberries in fields. But I mean, are you trying to get people from Guatemala or wherever who are coming and working on the farms? Are you expecting them to speak a bit of French as well? And I'm wondering if, beyond that, are you worried that it could put a scare in investment in the province? Having those
I'm from the business community, so I can understand requests by companies in Quebec. But right now, it's clear that when you talk about healthcare, about education, about housing, about protection of French, an increase of 230,000 in 2 years, it brings important problems.
Are you worried then that this kind of message might scare investment from the province?
No, because I think my colleagues, premiers of other provinces, they see the same problem for housing, healthcare, education. But in Quebec, we had language.
Last one. One of the things you talked about with Mr. Trudeau was the delay for asylum seekers to go through the process. How big of a challenge is that, and what can be done?
I'll give you an example. I was listening to Mr. Biden last week or this week. He said that it takes 6 years in the United States before studying the request. He wants to bring that to 6 months. In Canada, it's 18 months. So can we put more people working on that and reduce that to 6 months? So I cannot imagine why it takes 18 months to know if it's a real asylum seeker or not.